Why is Ed skateboarding on the box art despite the fact he's not a playable character in the game?
Okay, people, this is it. I'm going to review one of the greatest games of all time. It's a game that everybody knows about and everybody loves. That's right, people. The game is Cartoon Network Block Party on Game Boy Advance. Let's go.
So, the game's a virtual board game. The goal is to collect a certain amount of coins and trophies. To win a trophy, you play in a mini-game when you land on a mini-game space. Now wait a minute. This sounds like a game. A very similar game. What game am I talking about?
This game is a complete copy of Mario Party. I mean, let's just think. In Mario Party, it's basically a board game. After everybody rolls the dice, you play a mini-game. That's exactly what Cartoon Network Block Party's like. But in Cartoon Network Block Party, you need to land on a space to play a mini-game. So basically, you could go like 50 turns and not play a mini-game, like in Sonic Shuffle on Sega Dreamcast. So, as you can probably tell, this game is filled with characters from classic Cartoon Network shows, such as Ed, Edd and Eddy, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Remember all those weird, awkward shows? Yeah, they're even weirder than the shows that were on Nickelodeon at the time. Well, Nickelodeon was actually good at the time. Let's take a look at some of the mini-games. So in this game, you need to collect the pig and take him to the start. So, run around, grab the pig, and bring it back. I mean, that's a pretty nice idea for a game, right? It's so, well, Cartoon Network-ish. In this game, we need to look out for falling water balloons. Weird. Usually in a game with falling objects, you'd have to catch them. But in this, they took the opposite route, and now you have to avoid them. Pretty clever. This game's called Grand Prix. Such an original name. Oh boy, a go-kart race. Now let me warn you something. The turning's really awkward. I mean, look how stiff it looks. If you were playing this game, you'd hate it too. I mean, just look how dumb it is. Why couldn't they made it like Mario Kart Super Circuit? Even though the control is awkward, you don't have to worry about this mini-game, because the CPUs are so easy to beat. I mean, did you see all the mistakes I made? And I was still beating them like crazy. I was creaming them. I'm telling you, people, the closest they have to competition in this minigame is the control.
Okay, I can do this. Come on, no, get off the grass. Come on. In this minigame, we need to put out the flames that come out by the fireplace. And the aiming's very awkward. We slingshot water balloons at the fire. So, that's basically it, nothing more here. In this game, you need to hit everybody who's moving on the fences. Yeah. Wait a minute. This is exactly like the fireplace game, except the targets are moving. They reused the same engine. What lazy morons. Now, in this minigame, you run across the backyard, making sure not to get hit by any of the tractors. It's kind of like Frogger. Yeah, this game is pretty hard. Let's try again. Come on. They start out. Look out. Get out. Don't you just love how some characters appear more than once? It's not too hard, actually. In fact, it's about as hard as waiting for cars to come by on the street.
Look, 2 cars came by.
This minigame, we follow the bun combination. If we don't, then we automatically lose. See? So, let's try again. Yeah. Has this been done in Mario Party before? Hit the button combination? Ooh, no it hasn't. This is the most original game ever. Oh, look at that. I won. Well, it goes on, so let's just move on to the next minigame. In this minigame, all the other players have been turned into zombies. You need to grab the garlic and touch them to make them normal again. You have a time limit, though. See, if you don't turn everybody else back to normal in time, they'll turn back to zombies. And look, I did it just like that. Now sometimes, this minigame can be really annoying, because the zombies can kill you just as soon as the minigame begins. Watch this. In this game, we are skateboarding, and we need to hit the correct bong combination to perform a trick. See? It's pretty easy. I mean, that's basically what most skateboarding games are like. You hit the bung combination to perform a trick. This is basically just a simplified version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so not much to it. Now, this minigame is called Hide and Seek. Find out where all the characters are hiding. Kind of simple. Yeah, I found courage. You basically know what this game's like already, so let's just go to the next minigame. So in this game, you need to run around the area collecting all the money while avoiding the dancing weremoles, or molts, whatever. They look like lima beans with teeth. This is like the Frogger minigame in the backyard, except you're running around a ballroom. In this game, you run around the haunted house catching bats using your net. To sprint, hold A. To swing your net, hit A. That's the equivalent of making the sprint button the same as the jump button in Super Mario Brothers. You can't catch the bats while sprinting, so what's the point? In this minigame, you need to run around the gym collecting cash and avoiding the flying objects. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's exactly like the ballroom minigame, except it takes place in a gym. How many times are they going to reuse the game engines? How many times? How many? Let's check this out. Huh, a fishing minigame. Wow, that's fun. So you hit down to bring the fishing line down, then you pull the fish up. Huh, that's nice. Look out for the green fish though, because they'll pull your boat down. Ooh, this is nice and original.
Well, out of all the minigames I've showed, none of them were original. I mean, anybody could have come up with those minigames, like avoiding water balloons, a Grand Prix. I mean, come on. Mario Party's way more clever than that.
Geez, seems like the majority of these minigames involve running around collecting stuff. It's so repetitive. Oh, wait a minute. I just reviewed every single minigame. Seriously, there's only like 14 minigames in this whole party game. Should have like 50 like in Mario Party, but no, only 14. Does that make much of a party game? No. Just to let you guys know, this game does not have real multiplayer. All of the minigames involve taking turns. I mean, you won't be racing against your friends at the same time. After you finish the Grand Prix, it'll be their turn next. By the way, you know how much I hate password saves? Yeah, I mentioned that in my review of the SpongeBob game for Game Boy Advance. Well, let's see how long the password is here. Look at that! Why does it have a billion B's? I mean, how are we supposed to write that down? It'll take like 10 minutes. Were they too lazy to buy a cartridge battery? I don't know.
So, this is an unoriginal party game. I tried selling it like a year ago to GameStop. How much they offered for it? I'm not quite sure, but I think it was around 20 cents. That's right. This game was worth 20 cents or something. That just proves how unpopular and how unoriginal it is. It's not that bad, but still. Whatever. There's only one thing to do with it.